How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? And today, I'm finally getting my license to be an anime content creator. My whole YouTube career, anytime I've mentioned that I haven't seen Fullmetal Alchemist or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood before, oh boy, here come the comments. This guy runs an anime YouTube page and hasn't seen Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Guys, they don't test you when you sign up for a YouTube channel. It's not like Google's got agents knocking at my door like, here, piss in this cup. It'll tell us if you've seen Comey Can't Communicate. But you guys are right. I should have some more credentials under my belt. So today, I'm ditching the learner's permit, moving on to an official license. That means legally, from this point on, until I finish this series, I will be known as Wart Jr. Then, in a few months' time, you'll be watching content from your favorite YouTuber, Rooney. Officer, I'm telling you, it's a valid license. If you would just check my YouTube page. Please, I can't go to jail! Anyway, let's get into it.
Sir, one last thing. Our rising young star is here as well. I'm placing him at your disposal.
Forgive me, Führer Bradley, but just to be clear...
Führer? Bradley? First off, wild that this takes place in Germany. But honestly, I do love when anime takes place in countries outside of Japan. I don't know, that's just cool to me. Like, I love that Banana Fish takes place in America. Him being a Führer isn't my issue. At least, depending on the year this takes place. My issue is that his name is Führer Bradley. There are just some names that don't work at the end of titles of authority. Men, I know we've all faced great challenges, but today, we take back our homeland. Today we survive. Today we win. Or my name isn't Captain Kevin. Sounds like a bunch of toddlers are playing at a playground, and one of them's like, I want to be Führer Brandon. And then the teachers are like, are you sure you don't want to be King Brandon? And then he's like, yeah, Führer King Brandon.
Edward Elric.
God damn it. The Colonel's never gonna let us out of here, is he?
We already bought our tickets for Lior, too.
What a hard introduction to this character's voice. Full transparency, Alphonse's voice was the sole reason I've never watched this show. Like, I've had opportunities. This show was always on Adult Swim when I was growing up. My dumb idiot kid brain was always like, why does the cool guy have a stupid voice? Like, I thought it was a bit. I thought the show was doing a gag by making him sound like this.
Goes that way! You halt! Halt or I'll shoot!
Oh, but you didn't expect Robo-Hand, bitch!
Water freezes, water boils. Either way, you're just as dead.
Hi, yeah, I'd like to schedule a tattoo appointment. Yeah, it's this awesome quote I just heard in an anime. No, I just started. I'm like 2 minutes into the first episode. Hello? If that skit wasn't clear enough, that was the coolest collection of words I've ever heard come out of somebody's mouth. I also like... I like how subtle the kills were, if that makes sense. I like how he just ran up to one guy and grabbed him, and then he just like it wasn't this big Todoroki style, like, ice shards come all out of him. He just like freezes and is dead. Why does this one have his little face on it? Edward's over here advertising his new line of merch dropping this fall.
And who has an automail right arm. I know you. You are the Fullmetal Alchemist.
I know you. You are the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood Episode 1.
I've heard the stories, but still I never imagined this. The Fullmetal Alchemist is just a little kid.
Don't call me little!
You know, brother...
Edward, is this really worth torturing this guy over? Also, everyone's always talking about Trunks being a male crop top icon. Edward's looking fresh in his crop jacket over here. Edward's arguably looking fresher than Trunks, dare I say.
I don't think he was really talking about your height just now.
Well, even if he wasn't, he still pissed me off!
I wonder if the animators love drawing Alphonse like this. Like, Alphonse is such an insanely detailed character. I wonder if the animators are just like, look, I'll do it, but like 5 shots per episode, I'm gonna draw him with all the detail of a Pillsbury Doughboy. Is that good with you? We have a deal.
Now then, his name is Isaac McDougal, or as he was known back in the day, Isaac the Freezer.
Isaac McDougal? Why do all these characters sound like middle school history teachers? Mr. McDougal, can I use the bathroom? It's Isaac the Freezer! And I told you, you don't have to ask to use the bathroom. Just quietly and politely get up and go without disrupting the class.
Taking him into custody is a matter of top priority. Whether it's dead or alive, that's up to him.
No way, I'm not killing anyone for you.
Well, I'm not killing anybody, so you better not make me try and kill a guy.
Roy, how goes? Heard you let him put you in charge of catching the freezer, huh? One hell of a nasty assignment. But hey, could be your chance to earn that promotion to Central.
I like that I was kind of right about the animators hating to draw Alphonse. Look, I'll do it, but his head's gonna look like a condom at least once every 10 episodes. Is that a deal? Do we have a deal? Look at him, he looks like Pun Pun from the neck up.
I'm actually his younger brother, Alphonse.
What? You're the Fullmetal Alchemist? Sorry, I had no idea you'd be so... Go on, say little.
He was probably gonna say so not full of metal. Edward, it's kinda tough for people to know which one of you is the Fullmetal Alchemist. One of you is a possessed suit of armor, and the other one's just a guy. Maybe you could be the just a guy alchemist. That's got a good ring to it.
My wife Gracia and my daughter Alicia, we'd love to have you.
Is this Krillin? Are they about to get adopted by fucking Krillin? This dude is giving me the most uncomfortable vibes, and it's primarily because he looks just like Anderson from Hellsing Abridged. Or I guess, just from Hellsing, but Abridged is where I know Anderson from.
Okay, eat up.
Thanks. Wow, you're getting... This is great.
Don't be shy.
Okay, now I've really got beef with this guy, because he kinda looks like me. I feel like we've got the same hair right now. All I need are glasses and 100 more pounds of muscle.
It looked a lot like Mom's, huh?
Yeah, almost as good, too.
Really? In that case, I'm definitely adding it to the list of things I'm gonna eat once I get my body back.
Oh boy, whoa. Whoa, we've already got an oof and we're only 10 minutes into the first episode. Think that's a record for this page.
5 men dead.
How awful.
It looks like a steam explosion. Raise the temperature of water fast enough, it expands with the force of a bomb blast. And the human body is 70% water.
This dude looks pretty unexploded, considering 70% of him just, you know, exploded. This guy should look like the fish that always hated chocolate from SpongeBob if 70% of his body exploded. Also, why does Alphonse have this giant apron on him? He either looks like a big samurai chef or he's hiding a giant metal dick.
Impressive reflexes, Isaac. You are able to dodge my alchemy so easily.
I know that voice. Is that you, Armstrong?
Indeed!
Hey there, All Might. I love a character who's just hyped to exist. Like, that's how I'm gonna start answering my phone from now on. Hey, Danny, is that you? Indeed! Anyway, can you come pick me up? The other kids are drinking.
Except you'll need far more than water to quench my fists!
You had a couple of thirsty fists there, do you, Armstrong?
Water from his canteen, huh? Thanks for the quick save, Al.
Let's go, he's getting away!
What are these little cheek slits in Al's armor for? Like, the armor has eye holes. Are the slits so your opponent can see you blushing? In case a samurai's gotta pull a quick ooh-woo on the battlefield?
It's been a long time, Freezer.
Well, speaking of abridged series, God, Team 4 Stars really had a major cultural impact on the anime community, haven't they?
Still there. Perfect.
Stop, right there. I was wondering what you were doing in this alley, so I came back to check it out. And bingo!
I was wondering what you were doing in this alley, so I came back to check it out. And bingo, bongo, boongo. Bloop, 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 dibbity doop. How was that, Al? Was that a cool catchphrase? Not really.
An alchemic reaction? On this scale?
Impossible. Unless you don't think he's...
A philosopher's stone!
There is a lot going on right now. I'm admittedly very lost.
I told you I don't care!
I like the little sidestep he did there. Yeah, you get him, Al! Whoops!
That's unexpected.
What the heck are you doing? You're making it worse!
No, I was merely...
Oh, poor Armstrong. What the heck are you doing? You're making it worse! Ooh, will you try something then, bitch?
I see. It all makes sense. You fools committed the ultimate taboo! You attempted human transmutation, didn't you?
The ultimate taboo, huh? Doesn't seem so bad when you call it that. It's like accusing them of committing the ultimate oopsie-daisy.
This can't be happening. No! God, what have I done?
Never mind, the consequences of the ultimate taboo are pretty severe, it turns out.
You know, there are some lines you really shouldn't cross.
Are you referring to his major act of terrorism or him calling you out for your oopsie?
Why can't you fools understand? I'm trying to save this country!
God, finally somebody tackling the real issues. Healthcare? More like who cares? Racism? Get out of my faceism. I've been saying for years, you know what this country needs? 4 massive pillars of ice intersecting at the center of a major city. That'll turn our nation around.
Perfect!
Alright, but that's like so much blood. It's probably all the blood a person has in their body at any given time. It would be cool if he did that, and then like passed out midway through the spear being formed. That'd be a really cool visual way of conveying the law of equivalent exchange or whatever. That's one of the few things I do know about this show, is people love throwing out the law of equivalent exchange at me. I know that, and I know, because that's pretty cool. I like that.
Sure, but the Fuhrer's telling everyone it was you, so congratulations! Oh, it's like that, huh? Suit yourself, but some friendly advice.
Jesus, this guy got so sassy so fast. Congratulations! Oh, it's like that, huh? Well, in that case, I just came in to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Greetings, Edward Elric. When I heard you were in the hospital, I dashed right over!
Oh, what a dumb big sweetheart.
And as I suspected, you're in desperate need of my assistance.
Please stop assisting. This is not how you greet 2 children recovering in a hospital. Or any setting for that matter. Brief episode transition. If you like what you're seeing here and you want to get more content not found anywhere else, make sure you consider subscribing to my Patreon, where you'll get access to exclusive reaction videos each month. Right now I'm reacting to Blue Lock, and you also have access to my whole season 1 of Food Wars reaction as well. Top of that, you get access to my private Discord server, where you could chat with me and other members of our beautiful little community. Finally, you get access to all the recordings of the live streams I've done in the past and will do in the future. It's also just a massive way to help this channel out and allows me to keep putting out videos as frequently as I do. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure you check out the link in my description below to check out my Patreon for yourself. Again, your support really helps out a ton, so I appreciate it if you're able to. And now, on to the next one.
Yeah, but it's not scribbling. Here, watch.
Oh my, that's alchemy, isn't it?
Hey Mom, I just summoned fucking lightning. Could you act a little more impressed?
Did your dad teach you that?
How can he teach us anything if he's not here?
Think, Mom! Use your brain! I don't know what the father situation is like here, but I feel like the mom shouldn't be making these assumptions so carelessly like that. Oh, did your father teach you that? What's a father?
I'm sorry, did we mess up?
No, it's great. You definitely take after your father.
I mean, you've certainly messed up the floor, and any amount of rain will destroy our house. But the bird was cool.
But I thought it said in all the books that using alchemy to make people is something you're not supposed to do ever.
That's right. That's why it'll be our secret.
Oh boy. Do none of the books explain why you shouldn't use alchemy to bring people back from the dead? Or are they just like, nah, yeah, you probably shouldn't. I feel like that's a subject that requires a more proper warning, not just a cheeky wink and a nod to the reader.
You know what my grandma says? She says you shouldn't cry for loved ones who've passed away, because when you do, it makes them feel sad in the next world too.
Wild don't cry at a funeral take coming from this girl right now.
Come on, Ed, drink your milk, too.
Is it just me, or does Al look fucking huge? Al looks like he'd grow up to be Chris Evans if he never lost his body. Dude looks like a fucking super soldier. Is that the point of this scene right now? That Al used to drink his milk and Ed didn't? And that's why Al is so much bigger than Edward?
So, what kind of books are they anyway? It's a secret.
In other words, it's none of your damn business, Winry.
I think it's the fact that he's got a neck the size of a tree trunk and is dressed like a Fast and the Furious character that's making him look so big to me.
Ready.
Nice, this looks like it's about to go well.
Salt, 250 grams. Saltpeter, 100 grams. Sulfur, 80 grams. Fluorine, 7.5 grams.
Wow, we're getting like whole ass instructions here. Has anyone ever copied this and like, brought some broad back from the dead?
Ned, something doesn't feel right.
Oh, what is your necromancy making you uneasy? Oh wow, this is going well. Oh wow, this is going well.
It can't be. A rebound?
Ed's taking this absolute nightmare event surprisingly well. Did you miss the giant eyeball that split your floor open? By the laws of H.P. Lovecraft, I feel like you guys should have gone insane just from witnessing that.
Now, the door is open. Quiet, child.
None of the books mention any of this. In the chapter about not bringing people back from the dead using alchemy, there's a little asterisk that's like, no, seriously, dude, this shit will fuck you up. This is what we're calling the grand taboo?
I see. My theory of human transmutation wasn't wrong. It can be done. It's possible. It's still just missing something.
This is such a supervillain origin. If Ed's moral compass was just 2 degrees off, this event would have turned him into the series antagonist.
I've already shown you all I can for the toll you've paid.
Toll? What toll?
This. Surely you knew.
Oh wait, I kinda wanna see this guy become a real boy. Well, Al lost his whole body, so is there a little spirit boy walking around looking like Al right now?
Mom, please.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! I mean, it worked. How doesn't this turn Ed into a supervillain? Like, genuinely how? If I saw just this, not even taking into account the fact that I created this, if I saw this and made the connection that this was my mother, I would kill so many people. I'd just start killing people, dude. I don't know why. It wouldn't be anybody's fault. That's just what I'd do. Never mind, you know what? I'd start with those douchebags who wrote all those alchemy books. Anyone who wrote an alchemy book and did not include the required asterisk under this chapter.
Roy! Hey, you're still in Central?
Jesus Christ, what a juxtaposition. Ah, hey Roy, catch the big game last night? By the way, I hear those Elric boys committed crimes against the laws of nature last night.
He's just a kid. I mean, military life isn't easy, you know. That boy's gonna have to go through hell someday.
Someday? This kid's already experienced hell. Everything from this point on is gonna look like purgatory at worst.
We're sorry. We didn't mean it. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Ah! Lieutenant, kill it! Kill this monster!
How long will the surgery and rehabilitation take?
I'd say about 3 years, more or less.
I'll do it in 1.
Wow. Such fire. Such determination. But seriously, 3 years. I like how they're all impressed. Like they immediately believe he's gonna do it.
Al, just hang in there a little longer, okay? Then we're gonna get you your body back, I promise.
Right.
I'm gonna need a full episode of Al hating being in this armor to convince me that this new body isn't a vast improvement. Look at him, he's sick. He's the coolest guy currently living. Wah, I can't eat. Children are afraid of me. I wish children were afraid of me. Maybe then I'd stop getting mugged on my way home from the grocery store. Don't ask.
For real, you could try acting more like a girl and less like a gearhead.
She's wearing a pink sundress, my dude. It doesn't get much more girl than that.
No, that's okay. I got it.
God, hide your floors when Ed comes to town. They should call this dude the Scourge of Hardwood.
But I'd say you still have much to learn about the world.
Holy shit, Fuhrer Bradley goes so hard. That was sick. That was real cool. I expected nothing out of Fuhrer Bradley. And that is episodes 1 and 2 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's funny because I feel almost nostalgic watching this, despite having not seen it. I'm nostalgic because it's taking me back to like 10 p.m. on a school night. I should have been asleep for the past like 2 hours already. I've got Adult Swim on incredibly quietly because I've bypassed the parental controls. And Fullmetal Alchemist is on and I'm like hardly watching it through half asleep eyes. It's definitely good so far. It's like fast, but not in a way. Like, I know I made a joke about how I was lost, and yeah, I'm not fully caught up with what's happening, but like, at least it throws you into the action from the get-go. And the premise is so cool. The premise is so good. Like these two boys trying to bring their mother back to life. Rules. And it also kind of like brushes away the fact that Ed is like probably gonna become the best alchemist ever because he, like, had this run-in with God or whatever. Like, that's sweet. That's a cool way to explain why he is as good as he is at how young he is. Alphonse is sick. I was an idiot as a kid. His design's super cool, and the reason for him being in the armor is great. But yeah, man, I'm so excited to get more into this. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video, as always. Let me know what your favorite jokes from this video were. It helps me make TikToks, YouTube shorts, blah, blah, blah. And if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe and share it around to all of your friends who like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I will see you guys next time.